Hello, one and all, and welcome to our brand new series here on the Hidden Realms YouTube channel, Race to the Battle of the Bands. We're so excited to show you this series, and so without further ado, let me get out of your face. Enjoy.
I think we should go check out the mayor's house. So I leave, and I try and get Cloud to go to the right place, as opposed to the wrong place.
You can catch
Not
up
the
with
Wiggly Wax
Cloud.
Museum.
I leave as well. I'm
So
just
I'm
like,
watching out.
Great.
you're not useful to me anymore. And there's witnesses, I can't eat them. So it's just like, wow.
When the sheriffs you invent for exposition purposes save your other NPC by being there.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's good. It's fun. Brilliant. So yes, you come and you're like, we should probably check out the mayor's house. How's that going to go down, Cloud?
Not very well.
I don't know how long it's been. I don't know whether she would have got to M&M's.
What we'll say is that he can meet you on the way, and the mayor's house is on the way to the Wiggly Wax Emporium anyway. It's like 5 feet this way, and then and then the Wiggly Wax
think Cloud would want to have a look at this tabaxi that he's made a waxwork of,
Cool.
even if it's just to have a look at, see whether she knew who it was.
Yep.
Whether it was a little bit different from the drawing, or whether it was, this is the Pathfinder. And then, so if you caught up with me, she'd probably just be like, I must see, and then I will come with you. Let me see, and then I will join.
Yeah, we're just going to go straight to the mayor's house.
Splitting the party again. Let's do it. Let's start with Cloud. The front door is open because you didn't close it on your way out.
No.
There you go. These big, misshapen tracks sort of lead from the other way and end abruptly in front of the door.
Okay.
There are no tracks inside, but if you want to go in, you're going to need a light source.
I've got dark vision for 60 feet, I believe.
It still will not allow you to see like the details of like artwork and stuff. So you will see the shapes, but you won't see like
what
the
equipment I
faces
have.
of.
Hang on. I've got a torch, so I'll light a torch so I can see.
Yep, that's cool. So you got a torch, and you can go in. Would you guys both? I'm sorry, not both. It's just you, Cloud. Can you make me an investigation check, please?
Dun, 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 dun. Natural 20.
Oh my God!
The first natural 20.
First natural 20 of the game. So, as I was saying, to count natural 20 is a critical success. Which just means everything.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone version. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Unleashes its secrets. So you go in on the first floor. You are 100% able to find this wax statue of Pathfinder, and it looks almost exactly like a person that you know. Storm. I love it.
Let's call her Storm.
Storm.
Storm on the mountain.
Storm on the mountain.
Storm on the mountain.
What a great name.
Yeah.
So Storm is one of the senior figures in the tribe, not the chieftain.
No.
But was entrusted with finding their way off-world and finding the way between different worlds.
Okay. Almost trying to find a new home.
Trying to find a new home.
Thing.
Exactly.
Is she, as I remember her, completely 100%, or have things been altered? Has she got like new scars, new cuts, or?
Doesn't look like any new injuries.
Okay.
It's slightly different attire than you recognize. Still very sort of light utilitarian. Just different. It doesn't look any older, especially.
The armor's still quite clean, still quite. Yeah. Okay, so they, from what I gather, they've not been in trouble while they've been trying to find.
Exactly.
New home. Perfect. And there's no like round the statue. There's no new footprints. It looks quite old. Nothing's been in or out.
Yep. Indeed. Do you wish to explore further into this place full of wax
I think after
statues?
seeing Pathfinder, I tried to see whether there are any other tabaxi statues in particular, but I'm still looking out for sort of oddities almost, but I'm focused on tabaxi.
Glorious. You look around on the first floor. There aren't really any oddities, and there are no tabaxi, but you go to the second floor. Once again, no tabaxi. You looked at with your investigation, you looked at the ground floor, and you looked at the square footage of the ground floor. You go up to the second floor, and the square footage is different. There's one wall that's quite a bit further in than it was on the ground floor.
Do I notice whether it's the back wall or one of the side walls?
It looks like from when you entered, it would be the back wall.
Okay. Almost like a secret room.
Almost like there's a secret room somewhere, but with a natural 20, it's only a matter of time before you find that one of these wax figurines has an arm out of place, and when you move their arm, a little hidden door.
Ooh.
And that's where we're going to cut away to the other people.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You should have
What a
come with me.
This is the difference between an 8 investigation and a natural 20.
Also a natural 1 when you actually forget.
Yeah.
I forget everything.
I forget. What does that person look like here?
Nothing to see here. Just like an
I never
NPC
saw them in the
video
first
game.
place.
Yeah. There is nothing to see here. Theramin and Thesia.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
These are not the droids you are looking for. These are not the droids you are looking for. I'm surprised that Qui-Gon didn't try different emphasis when he was doing that in the first
These
movie.
are not.
Credits will be fine. Credits will be fine. Credits will be fine.
I imagine that's how you like practice D&D speeches in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Because obviously all of my speeches are super well rehearsed.
Exactly. It's not like the characters will go off topic or anything like that.
Randomly
bag
be
with a
charmed
dagger.
by a snake woman. I love it. Brilliant. So you guys go up to the mayor's front door. Doesn't look like there's anyone at home, interestingly enough.
Because I don't know where he's taken the mayor from, like, along the way. And you said it's
You know
on the
that
way
he was
to
he was in the tavern. He was in the good barrel.
Oh right, duh.
Yep.
Probably not much to do here, but let's have a look anyway. Yeah, should we investigate just for the hell of
Locked
it?
front door.
How strong are you?
I'm not. 0.
So like a 10 or 11.
I'm going to pick the lock then again.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me the check.
I really want to go to the secret room.
You don't know there is a secret room.
Yeah, you don't know. That's the thing.
I know.
That's an 11.
11. Door opens.
Hey.
There you go.
Okay. Have a snoop around.
Have a snoop around. Both of you give me investigation checks, please.
Oh god.
Do you see nothing?
I got a 4 plus -1, so 3.
Oh,
You just kind of wander around this person's house.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Everything looks like a normal person's house, you know.
Got a 16.
Hey, that's very good.
Thank God.
So you
I
go
don't know who
around.
this guy is. I'm just like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this house? I don't know. It's just a random person's house.
Great. There are two things that you find of interest. The first is in his office kind of space. You look through his papers, and you find a sort of like a blank sheet of paper that was in an envelope, but like an unmarked envelope. And the note says, "I will meet you at the usual place. Bring what you owe." And in the bottom right-hand corner, there is a little symbol of a golden spider with emerald eyes.
Wow.
So for anybody who's interested, the symbol of, so Lolth fell 220 years ago. That's not what this symbol represents at all. The coloring is different. Lolth was very much sort of a black and purple kind of coloring motif. It looks like somebody wanted to use a spider as their symbol and wanted to make it distinct from Lolth by giving it different.
Okay. As soon as you said spider, I was like, I hate spiders.
So
Gold
yes,
and green.
Lolth was destroyed 220 years ago by these heroes. So not actually somebody you have to deal with.
Woohoo!
So like a spider Loki kind of colour.
Yeah, like a spider Loki kind of color.
Cool. I can live with that.
There you go.
Nice.
So you see that note, meet at the usual place, bring what you owe, and in his sort of bedroom, where there's like a mirror on a desk, you find a little thing of what looks like makeup, and it looks like this sort of ruddy red-brown makeup that one would put on your skin. You can imagine that it would make your skin look sort of, I don't know, like a dwarf's skin.
How cool.
Oh, I wish I was there as well. Can me and Callum just swap?
This is, you guys
So
all
the
would
ma-
be in the same place at the same time if you hadn't split up. Sorry.
The mayor might not be a dwarf. It might be someone in disguise.
Maybe.
What could I do to find out that?
Nothing. You saw nothing.
Thesia, do you tell him about these things that you found?
I kind of I look at it and throw it to him. I just, it's down to you to make that check if you want to know, because I'm just like,
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you.
Leave it to me.
I'll give it to you for free. You make the same sort of conclusions. That potentially this is for a disguise or something. But if you look around, there's nothing else that seems to be out of place. Like if it was a more elaborate disguise, there would be other bits that you would need. It just seems to be this thing of makeup.
So the race would have to be dwarf size, not dwarf.
Halflings and gnomes are of a small size. Dwarves are still technically a medium size. So it's either a very tall halfling gnome or a very short normal race person.
Okay. I in my head have dwarves like at the same height as halflings. Whoops.
A little bit taller.
A little bit taller. Okay.
I think Cloud's about to burst.
Just want to ask questions and I can't. I'm trying to be so good.
You can ask questions. I just can only give you information based on what you found.
Yeah, but I'm not there.
So I think I'm just looking at like a.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about to.
I think I just turned to Theramin and being like,
eat my sweets.
Well, I can't find anything.
Forgive me. There is one other thing that you find in here. There is also in the office. There is a crystal ball.
I'm taking that.
And the crystal ball has like the little stand that it's on to make sure it doesn't like roll off the desk. It just says Madame Mad's Augury Auction on it.
Can we see if it works?
Yeah, you can
try it out.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Is that just rolling a 20 again?
That's rolling a 20 and adding Arcana as one of the skills.
Ooh.
Intelligence.
Plus 15.
15.
That's right.
You put your hands on this and allow some of your father's magic to come out of your hands and into this crystal, and the orb sort of responds and becomes a little bit luminescent and sort of cloudy.
Can I decide what to look in it for?
What would you like to try?
I want to see what the makeup's for in the house.
You ask, what is the makeup for in the house?
Who's it disguising?
And you see in the orb, you see the makeup, which is in your own hand.
Oh.
It just shows you. It shows you the little compact with the makeup in it, which currently is in your hand.
Oh, God. I don't know what to ask it.
Can I ask, or will I have to make the same check?
No. He's using it, so you can just get him to relay what you want.
What do you want?
Can it show me? Well, obviously, it shows me images. So if I asked, show me the mayor's real face, would it show me that?
It says you say, show me the mayor's real face, and you see sort of like an ultra close-up of the mayor's face.
Your crystal ball.
But it's still just his face, but it's like
just like nothing, zoomed in.
There's nothing. It's just super zoomed in. To not include the rest of him.
Can I ask it to show me who owes the mayor money? The spider logo from the letters.
It just shows you the spider logo from the letters.
Show me the meeting place.
Nothing turns up. Having used it this much, you can tell specificity is key.
Yeah.
Using it, you would need to know what you're looking for in order to see it.
Show me the moment the golem took the mayor.
Give me 1 second.
Of course.
That's
okay.
It, isn't it?
You see the face of the mayor, and then it just zooms out to show you the rest of him. Seems it can only show you present things.
Okay, present.
And of the nouns that you used, it chose.
Oh,
it chose
so
the mayor.
Show me where the mayor is currently.
You see the image zoom out even further. There is a sort of a thin room that. But it's so interesting. So you have the image of the mayor, right? And then the mayor disappears, and you see a room, and you see Cloud walk into the room.
Oh,
Yeah. I knew it.
I take the ball.
I haven't walked in there though. No. I didn't walk in there. I just noticed the arm.
You just noticed it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So the door opens.
Because we cut before them.
Yeah, the door opened, and then cool.
Mhm.
So we can kind of see Cloud in like the doorway.
Yes.
So
Sure.
then can I please just nick the crystal ball and run?
Yeah.
To...
Yeah,
I think we need
100%.
to run to the Wiggly Wax Museum.
I love the name of this place so much. All right.
It's so brilliant. I love it.
I will get people to say Wiggly Wax tonight. Sometimes the little goals as a DM are the things that carry
Makes
you
you
through.
happy.
Oh yeah. It's like
Not
tell
kill
a
that one
compelling
NPC.
story, have the players
Yeah,
have the
you
time,
haven't eaten
make
an
them say
NPC yet.
wiggly wax.
Wiggly wax, wiggly wax.
Wiggly wax, wiggly wax. It's cool. So you're running to the thing. We'll cut away from you. Cloud, there's an open
You did
door.
say it was like 5 foot.
Sorry?
You did say it was 5 feet away. So please,
Doorway?
please be a kind DM.
Oh,
No,
everything's
us
fine.
running.
Everything's fine. Oh, 5 feet away from where you were. So it's like they're very close. Yeah.
Okay, fair. So as soon as the door opened, she would instantly hide behind a figure and just sort of look and see whether there was any like obvious traps. She doesn't know magic, so she'd look for more physical ones.
Natural 20.
Like at the door.
There are no physical traps on the door.
I don't like my wording anymore. Stealth?
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
It's always fun to just repeat back verbatim what people say. It makes people so nervous. No, there are no physical
13,
traps.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow.
It's a +6.
It's pretty good. So yeah,
I
you're
know.
hiding behind one of these figurines and like matching it, like its shape.
Just like- Or like,
Yeah, there's somebody being like in a big heroic pose, and your limbs are like right behind. Very fun. At first,
she'd be listening as well, sort of whether she can hear anything beyond that door or whether anything's coming into the building. She wouldn't probably be looking out for anything specific, just noise.
At first, there is no reaction from inside the room. There is no sound or anything. And then you hear.
Of course I did. Of course I do. Yeah.
And leaning down on the other side of the door is this very like waxy, misshapen head as it leans down and down to look out of the doorway.
Is it quite close to me?
Yeah, how far away do you want to have hidden? It would
About how big is the room?
the room you're in takes up most of the floor, so it's like a good like 120 by 50 feet, something like that.
I think she'd try and be like 25 foot away.
Cool.
So she's close enough. If she needed to, she could sort of dash almost, but she's still far enough away that she hopes it can't see her because she doesn't know what it is.
Cool. I rolled very well for its perception.
Yeah, I gathered that from your smile. That's why I'm like, oh.
This is where I'm like, it sees you.
Okay.
It clocks you behind this wax figure, and it just kind of goes like, very sort of, its face doesn't really move, if that makes sense. It's sort of made out of clay, isn't it?
Wax.
Yeah.
Wax. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's not like melted wax where it can move. It's just like hardened, and it goes.
Can I make an insight check to see whether it looks like it's about to attack me, or it's just sort of sizing me up, or is a bit worried, or...
You can give me an insight check.
Insight or investigation? I don't know. I'll do insight.
Yeah.
It's whiz, isn't it?
I think insight is the one to do here. 12 insight. It doesn't look very readable, but its head retreats from this doorway for a second.
Okay.
And then smashes through the wall 5 feet to the side of the door and runs straight at you.
Oh, right, okay, great. Not sure.
You two who are running up to the Wiggly Wax Emporium make it through the door, and upstairs you hear as this thing charges through this wax museum.
And you just hear Cloud cry like, Like, not sure what this is. It's come right at her.
Forgive me, because you were specifically listening,
yeah.
You hear a big smash, and then it comes straight at you. And through the wall.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be looking at it. I'd be like more relying on sound.
Yeah. Boom.
That's why I should be whimpering as well. Because like, stop.
Fantastic. So
can I try and distract it with a guitar solo?
So what we're gonna do is we're going to introduce combat at this stage. We'll introduce you, Callum, to what combat looks like. So if everybody can roll me initiative.
Yes.
That would be
Wait, initiative is...
plus your dexterity modifier.
Dex, okay.
So just a 20 dice again.
So you get 20 dice plus your dex.
Which is second one down.
17. Plus,
17 as well.
Plus what, sorry?
Plus your dex modifier.
Oh, 19 then.
So 19.
22.
22?
I rolled a 19.
Makes sense because I'm like 3. Whimpering in a corner somewhere.
22 Thesia, 19 Theramin, and
17.
And 17 17 Cloud. This is so funny. I rolled a 17 and I'm like, awesome, this thing has a +0 to dex. It's got 17. It's going to go pretty soon. All of you are going ahead of this thing, which is why initiative is important.
Yes. I've got to get all my stats for that. Shit. Okay, hang on one sec.
So here's the way that combat works, Callum. On a turn, you have 3 things that you have as resources. You've got your movement, so up to 30 feet in a round.
Okay.
And you can split that up however you want. You've got an action, which you can use to double your movement. You can use it to make an attack, so with like a sword or a weapon, or to cast a spell. And then you've got a bonus action, which can be used for abilities and things that say specifically you can use this as a bonus action. You do not have any of those at the moment. Happy days. So Thesia, you're on the ground floor. We're going to say that it's 60 feet worth of movement to get up the stairs from where you are. 30 feet to get to the bottom of the stairs, 60 feet to get up to where everything's happening.
Is it 60 feet above me?
No, not straight up. Like if you're going on the ground to the staircase and up the stairs, it'll be 60 feet.
Damn it. I'm going to have to move 30 feet movement to the bottom of the stairs. And then... if I move to the bottom of the stairs, is the creature then within 60 feet of me?
Yes, it is within 60 feet of you. You do not have line of sight, however.
So
actually, you know what? I'm not going to keep you from doing cool things in a D&D game. You can see the damn thing and cast a spell.
Cool. So I'm going to cast a spell as my action. So this is for 60 feet. It's instantaneous. The creature needs to succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Not a wise creature, it turns out. That's a 6.
Yeah. So my spell save DC is 8 plus 2 plus 4. Yeah, it fails.
14, so yeah.
Okay, then I need to do, I need 3d6. So, because it's
is the strong, I kind of think of it as the strong version of Vicious Mockery.
Yep. So it will take
laughter, that kind of thing.
How much psychic damage does it take? Well, that's useless really though, isn't it? 4 psychic damage. and
psychic
it
damage.
uses an action to move away from the staircase.
Right, so...
And it's scared.
It uses its reaction to move away from the staircase? Is that the wording of the...
Yes.
So immediately, it turns and runs straight at the window, away from you, because you... So yeah, how does this spell manifest?
So I start whispering a melody, and it racks it with pain, terrible pain. Like my presence is causing it pain, and it has to move away from me, and it takes damage. So just like...
Yeah. So Cloud, from your perspective, what happens is this thing's head moves away, there's a big crash, and then it crashes through the wall, coming straight at you. It passes the stairs, and then you hear like this little like whispering. Its head turns and goes, whoa, and goes running the opposite direction.
Brilliant.
Fully misses you and smashes through the window and out onto the street.
So at the moment, it's like running in open territory, just away.
It ran in open territory away, it smashed through the wall, and is now on the ground about 5 feet away from the doorway where you are, Theramin. So it lands like behind you.
Oh my god.
Boom.
So can I use an attack, Arms of Hadar?
You may use... This is a perfect time to use Arms of Hadar, actually. Yes.
And I use them to hug him. No, just use Arms of Hadar. Try and throw him around a bit.
Give me 1 second just to look up the exact wording of Arms of Hadar.
Range stuff, so sorry, guys.
Sorry?
I have no range, so sorry, guys.
I think I've got quite a bit of range.
I'm just upset, like, I'm safe.
So he's got to make a strength saving throw. I just have to read something. Cool. Strength saving throw. Yes. So your spell save DC, Callum, will also be 14. So he's got to beat a 14. Unfortunately, he gets an unnatural 20 on his save. Strong. It turns out the 11-foot high wax golem is strong. Who knew? Smashing through walls this entire time. On a failed save, on a successful save takes half damage. So can you roll me 2d6, please, Callum?
2d6. Hold on.
Yes.
Yes. That can't be right. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're purple. All right, okay. No, that's not right. That says 83.
No, that might
That's
be...
probably a D100.
I've got it. So one's a 5 and one is a 2. Oh.
So you get 7 in total. So he's going to take...
Good.
It's going to take half damage, rounded down. So he's going to take 3 necrotic damage from the Arms of the Dark because he succeeded on his save. But yeah, so you see all around you these tentacles of dark necrotic energy come out of the ground. Sort of this power given to you by Baalzebul, your father, and try to wrap around this golem. And you see that this necrotic energy does start to dig into this wax and cause it damage, but it manages to break free. Cool beans.
Cool.
I think that's, unless you want to try to move away from it. Or
I was going to say, I have another action. Yeah, I think I wanted to kind of...
Once I've seen movement, but not another action. Yeah.
I want to move, kind of, because I've seen how strong he is and that he's broke away. I think I'm going to take a bit of a step back. So, cool. I don't know, do I need to say how many feet?
Sure. How far away do you want to get from it?
Like 15 feet?
Yep.
Like...
Yep, he's got his back to you, so I'm not going to say that he gets attack of opportunity, just because he was in the middle of running away, and then this stuff happens, and it's all a bit weird. So normally, if he's that close, he'd be able to hit you if you tried to move away from him. but he's not gonna.
Okay. Phew.
So there you go. Cloud, that is you. There's a big hole in the wall.
Yeah. I've just heard all of this because I've been hiding behind, so I'd peer around, probably see this hole, and then the window smashed.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move up to the trap door or the hidden door?
Yes.
And sort of peek in, like
Sure.
throw the torch in, and just have a look to see what's in that room before I move into it.
Cool. I'm not even going to differentiate this from your nat 20 because why not? So you're having a look in. You're just like, this thing goes towards you, then runs this way, and you're like, cool. I walk towards this door.
Pretty much.
Happy days. You look inside this place. You can see that there is a hole in the far wall. There are holes on all kinds of walls. You can see that there is no safe in here.
Okay.
But with that earlier investigation, the hole in the far wall looks about the right size for a safe, as though a golem might have thrown the safe through the wall before coming to attack you, maybe.
Okay.
There is a chair with some bindings on it. That looks like it might have had an occupant, but the bindings are loose and there's nobody in the chair. This place is actually well lit. There's some sort of there's some sort of torches on the walls to light the place, so your torch isn't necessarily necessary. But yeah, it looks like a hideout. It looks like there's a desk. There is there are some like food baskets in here, like somebody was like storing food. There are actually, now that you look around, there are some chests full of some clothing and other essentials and things. Looks like somebody was packing.
Nothing valuable though.
There are a couple of like nice pieces of clothing that might sell for a few gold, but nothing like, yeah, it's money.
That's what she's worried about. No, so like nothing of value.
And
really, apart from clothing.
I will say that on the floor next to the chair is a top hat.
It may or not belong to someone.
Theramin, you didn't see this yet.
May or not.
Amazing. That's gonna be your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
The golem is going to go, and this wax creature runs to the right, runs below the hole in the back of the house, grabs the safe off the ground, and keeps running.
Who's on?
Thesia, that is your... I mean, here's what I'm going to say. Do you guys want to keep following this thing, or you want to try to give chase?
I haven't seen what he's picked up, so...
If you're in this room, you would have heard him just going like along the back where this other hole was. If you were interested, you could. No, sorry, Callum. What was that?
So I've seen him run away with the money, have I?
You've seen him run around the corner.
I think I still want to pursue him because it's going to lead to the moolah.
Lead to the moolah. How about you, Daisy? What do you feel like doing?
I'd like to pursue him as well.
Cool beans.
You can do this.
You can do this. You can do this. This guy's got an ordinary weight. Yeah, he's got an ordinary speed. So actually a little bit slower than a normal person. So if you guys give chase, there's a good chance that you could probably catch him.
Can I also, well, let's just give chase. I was going to say, can I give a ranged attack, but we can just go for it. I might not need to.
Yeah, we'll make this part a bit of a chase. Cloud, are you interested in joining in this chase?
So, I've searched the room. Did I hear him? Obviously, I heard him run out and go through the window. Did I hear him pick up anything?
Yes, you definitely would have heard anything.
I would have given chase at that point.
Cool. Do you want to go via the stairs or try to climb out?
No, out the window.
Cool, fantastic. Can you give me an athletics or acrobatics check? You'd be so kind.
11.
Cool. It would be a 20-foot drop, but I'm only going to make you take damage for 10 foot.
Okay.
I mean, it is a cat, personally.
It's a cat.
No, actually, I've got, as a tabaxi...
Oh, you have a climb speed,
cat
don't
claws.
you?
Yeah, 20 feet.
You got a 20-foot climb speed. Great. If you use your speed, you can get from there down to the thing without having to make...
Yeah.
There you go.
So I
that's
climb
good
down
because...
inside the building and just go.
Great. So the way that this kind of works is Theramin sort of, you kind of meet Theramin there, and then Thesia taking up the rear as you guys run after this sort of golem. So it's managing 50 feet with its dash each round, and you guys can manage 60 feet with your dashes each round. And you can see that it tries to get, like, it seems to be going like out of town. Seems to be trying to like get away from the buildings, but sees that you guys are following, and sees that it can't get away from you. And what it's going to do is it's going to take this safe, and it's going to chuck the safe into the bog. And then it will turn and sort of ball its fists. Gonna go.
Okay.
Please no.
Please no.
Please no.
So I'm gonna say that's the golem's turn. So that's gonna be Thesia.
I was about to say.
I have a question. Because I used charm person, and I used dissonant whisper.
You have your spell slots.
That is the question. Because technically, I have 2.
So that would be both of your first level spell slots, yeah. So you got cantrips to fight with now, or your bite attack, or any weaponry that you have on you.
I'm in a performance outfit. I don't think I have any weapons on me at the moment. That's fine. Can I make a check to see if it can be poisoned?
I'm going to say the only real way in the middle of combat to check that would be to bite him.
To poison it. I have poison spray, cantrip.
Oh, poison spray cantrip. You can try to cantrip him.
Yeah, like. Is he within 10 feet of me?
You can get within 10 feet. 100%.
Okay, I'm going to run to within the 10 feet and poison spray him. So I extend my hand and a puff of noxious gas comes out. It must succeed a con saving throw.
That's gonna fail. That's an 8, so that fails.
All right. 1d12.
A d12.
12.
Jeez.
Pass. Now after this one. That'd be a 9.
That'd be 9 damage?
That'd be 9 poison damage, yes.
It seems to be affected by poison. It goes.
Oh, God.
Theramin, that's your turn.
Oh, my God. I just want to give him an Eldritch Blast.
Beautiful. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Do I need to? I don't need to get how long's the range? I don't need to
so long, so much range.
Like 120 foot, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy stuff.
So
you can snipe him.
Roll a d10, yeah.
So first roll a d20 because it's an attack roll. So if you look at your character sheet, add what it says
13.
as your attack bonus next to Eldritch Blast.
Okay. +6.
So what do you get in total?
I rolled a 13 on the d20.
So that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, then that's it. I don't roll
So-
one.
So basically, first you roll that one to see whether you you exceed its armor class, right? Which you do in this case. 19 beats its armor class. So that means that the Eldritch Blast hits, and now you can roll the d10 of damage. Is it d10?
Yeah. Well, that's what it says here.
Yeah.
3.
Three is good. You can see where your Eldritch Blast hits. A lot of this wax like melts.
Ooh.
And you can see that this wax is like starting to look pretty. This thing's starting to look pretty messed up. It's like hacking and coughing, and then like part of its wax like on its chest starts to like melt away. Yeah, there you go. Cloud, that's you.
So can I get within 5 foot of the wax creature and Thesia?
And what? Sorry?
And Thesia. So like I'm in between both of them.
Yes, you
like
can.
5 foot between Thesia and 5 foot between the creature.
Yeah, gotcha.
I think you know what I'm trying to do. Can I make an attack with my rapier?
Yes, you may. And now here's the thing. This doesn't give you flanking, so it doesn't give you advantage. So no sneak attack on this one.
No, I'm still going to try and get between both of them and attack, though.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me an attack, please.
So it's just the base 20, isn't it?
Yeah, what are you using to attack?
Rapier, so it's +3?
Yeah, so with a rapier, it's finesse, so you can use your dexterity modifier.
Which is +3, so it will be 13.
13 to hit. 13, your rapier just can't seem to find purchase in this wax body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you like stab into it, and you can feel that like you're piercing wax, but it's like, it's wax.
Okay, fair enough.
Cool beans. And now
I'm
the golem has returned.
Now I'm between him and Thesia.
That is correct. That is where you placed yourself. This guy is going to. Ooh. Okay, here's something really fun.
It's not going to be fun for us.
You ready? This is super fun. Okay.
It's not going to be though.
This is great. This is going to be just. You guys are going to love it. You ready?
Gentle tickle. Like belly rub.
It disappears.
What?
It disappears.
Well, go and grab the safe then.
Yeah. To be fair, we've got the money, so if it attacks the town again, yep.
I mean, that's what we came for.
Yeah. Unless it attacked us during our performance, then I'll be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
All we wanted was money for beer, and
No, that's what you wanted.
all we wanted, okay? It's the same thing.
How did it disappear? Did it just like simply vanish from existence, or puff of smoke, or portal?
You don't see any sort of magical effect. You just see it vanishes.
Can I make a check for footprints?
There was none at the shop.
You can make a check for footprints. But what I am going to say is that we're still in initiative. So
okay.
For the sake of this, so Thesia, what would you like to do? It's gone. It's vanished. Well, it's vanished.
I would. Can I sense for vibrations around us?
Go ahead and make me that perception roll, please.
Yes. No. No.
No.
Let me double check. I think it's all, yeah. No, it's a 3.
Great. Yeah, you're like, I'll feel for vibrations. I don't feel anything.
I can't feel my feet.
I can't feel my feet. Cool. Anything else? So movement on your turn?
I'm going to move towards where the safe was thrown.
Cool. Yep. You move in that direction. Theramin. What would you like to do on your turn?
Going straight for that money, mate.
You guys going straight.
Go for the safe.
You go straight for the safe. You make it to the safe.
Brilliant. Go investigate.
Investigate the safe. You don't need to make a roll. It's a big locked hunk of steel.
Okay, I meant like pick the lock.
Pick the lock on the safe?
I'd do that.
You can try to pick the lock on the safe.
That doesn't sound very optimistic, that tone of voice there, so I'm going to not do that.
Designed not to be picked. It's not like a keyhole safe. It's like a proper locked.
I'm just very aware that we're going to have to split the money when we take it back. But I think just gain possession of it for now, the safe.
You're next to it. Do you want to hug it?
Yeah.
The safe?
If that's an option.
Yeah. Do you want to try to pick it up?
Yeah, that's the next step in the hug version.
Cool. Can you give me an athletics check, please?
Oh God. What do I do? Roll a 20?
Roll a 20 and add your athletics skill modifier to it.
It's a strength.
God.
Strength.
Yeah.
Oh dear. 5.
This thing is really, really heavy. You cannot make it budge.
Okay.
Cloud. What would you like to do?
I want to make my way over to the safe, but I want to keep a lookout to see whether or not like footprints appear.
Perception, please.
No.
No?
Refuse.
You don't see footprints.
You don't see the safe.
Okay. That's a 9.
That's a 9. You make your way over to the safe. You look back, and you can see a series of misshapen footprints leading, like, next to yours up to the safe.
Great. Is that just my movement, or is that my whole action?
It's I'm going to say with the perception. What do you want to do? Is the query.
I just want to say, I guess to Theramin, the footprints lead here. And just like make a face like.
So you say to the other two who are surrounding this thing, like the footprints.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything else, just like the footprints lead here.
And the two of you, now that she points it out, can see these footprints that lead to this safe. The safe lifts up off the ground and runs away. As if carried on the soldiers.
Away from
in the same direction that the golem was going to go. Moves 50 feet away.
Great.
Floating in the air as though carried by an invisible golem.
Is it still like ordered turn?
This is still, we're still doing turn order, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good.
So that's my movement and my action.
Yeah.
I don't have a bonus action that I can do.
So that was the golem's turn, was to pick up the safe and run.
I thought it would be.
Thesia.
I mean, we'll probably end up chasing this thing forever.
Let's go on.
Yeah, but it's leaving footprints.
It's leaving footprints, and you can see the safe. The safe hasn't disappeared. So you just see this enormous like safe, just like bobbing in the air as it goes. What you do hear as it runs away is, as it runs, you hear, "Leave me alone!
Oh.
Go away! It's mine!" And then Thesia, it's your turn.
Oh, part of me wants to chase it so bad.
Lily's like, "Do it! I'm gonna do it."
I mean, if I got 60-foot movement, I'm just gonna. I mean, I can't even tackle it. I'm not strong at all.
But you can get within 10 feet and try to poison spray if you'd like.
Can I shapeshift?
Yes, you can.
So I have a snake body. And, yeah, I'm going to dart for it and propel myself to wrap around its legs. So literally just go as fast as I can and try and restrain it.
It's a cool thing you're doing, so I'm not going to worry too much about distances. Go ahead and make the grapple check. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a strength, or if you're the one grappling, it has to be strength.
Strength. Oh, pray for me.
I'll tell you right now, you have to beat a 10.
Yeah, it's an 18. And plus 0.
You turn into a snake, launch yourself, wrap around this invisible being who trips and crashes into the mud, dropping the safe, and becomes visible again.
Yes.
And that's where we're going to say that combat ends. You have restricted this thing, and it remains completely motionless as you've restricted it. As the two of you guys come over, it makes no movement.
Can I charm it? Or is that not a thing I could do? I've got 6 charisma. I don't know what that means.
It just means that you can try to persuade it to do what you want, or intimidate it, or something like that.
I think I'd like to do that to find out who it is. What's the deal?
Cool. Are you trying? What specifically are you saying? Trying to do?
So I'm going to do. I think I'm just because my character's an idiot. I'm going to try and intimidate again because it worked so well last time. With the what was it before? It was like a
thaumaturgy thing.
I can't say that word, man. Yeah, the thaumaturgy.
Go ahead and roll me that intimidation check, please.
Sorry, that's just a 20 again.
It's a 20 with your intimidation.
19 plus. 19 plus 6, so 25.
25?
Yeah.
25 at level 1. Jeez.
Come to me.
Yes.
Tell me what you know.
You watch. Okay, so you're intimidating it. What do you say to scare this thing? You're just like, "Who are you?" Like Batman style.
Who are you? Why are you trying to take my money from me?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Where is she? You, all of you guys see this wax figure melt and sort of coalesce and retreat until the wax has completely retreated into a breastplate, and you are looking down at the mayor.
Knew it.
He is without his top hat, but it's the mayor lying in the muck with a breastplate on that seems to have some magic runes on it that create a golem body around him.
Can I make an Arcana check to see whether I knew what kind of magic or runes that were on the
go
breastplate?
ahead. Yeah.
Not going to be very good. Arcana is intelligence. Oh, actually. 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yes, you can tell that this breastplate is enchanted with a special transmutation spell of some kind, which allows it to form a wax body around the person who wears it.
I'm not happy about this.
He's like,
let them know.
He's pissing himself. He's terrified of you three. He doesn't have a huge number of hit points, and you guys got him down very far, and then tripped him up. Like, he couldn't get away from you. You're all very scary individuals. And so he's just like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. This is it, we're at the end game. You guys have pulled the mask off of the monster, as it were. And
oh my god.
We got together, guys.
He goes,
We would have gotten away with it.
you would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you freaking freaks. I'll tell you whatever you want, just please don't kill me.
I think I go up and ask him, like, why did you do this?
I needed
money.
I needed money.
Why? You're the mayor.
I had to. I'm in debt, okay? I'm in debt.
In debt to who?
I don't know their names. They came to me offering me help. And there was something I had to buy from them. And they kept racking up the prices for it.
Why? What did you have to buy for them?
He looks very reluctant to say anything, but then he's like, I guess you know everything anyway. I'm ruined. And
we do, yes.
He smudges his skin, and you can see some of this makeup comes off. And underneath his skin is this ashen gray color.
Is it tiefling? Would I know whether it was a tiefling or not?
He's not tiefling. He sort of wipes off his face. And you can see that he is actually a dwergar, which is sort of like a dark dwarf. So he's a subclass of dwarf who typically reside in like the sort of like these underground caverns and things. And he kind of goes, well, I know that we're not dwergar are not necessarily persecuted in Garandia, but he definitely wouldn't have been able to become the mayor of the town for being that particular race. They mostly live in a neighboring country with drow, sort of.
Okay, I was about to ask, is he sort of drow-like?
Yeah, so dwergar are the dwarven equivalent of drow. And he kind of goes, nobody was going to accept me as I am, so I had to disguise myself.
Okay, I asked him whether he knew anything about the tabaxi that came through the village and show him the bit of paper that I was given. Do you know whether these went?
They didn't say much about who they were or where they'd come from, but they were only in town for a night or two. They took the road. They took the road to Salt's Watch. They looked like they were heading towards the sea in the north.
Can I blackmail him to help us win the Battle of the Bands? And we'll keep him in power.
You won't tell anyone?
We'll hide your secret if you help us win the Battle of the Bands.
But if I don't if I don't deliver the money to one of their agents tonight, they're gonna kill me.
You get it before we win, and you give it to us.
What are you saying? Sorry?
So I'm basically saying, fine, but you have to make up the money for when we win. You have to help us and give us the same amount of money.
So you're saying, fine, he can deliver the money that's in this safe to save his own life. And you guys won't get any money now, but he'll make it up to you in the future.
He has to work for us.
Yeah, when we win, you have to give us the money.
Oh, okay. So you're giving him like until you win Battle of the Bands to make that amount of money and give it to you.
Yeah. He's like basically our ally, and will do anything that we say because he owes us money until he pays off that debt.
He's like, I can't pay off that kind of debt. I had to steal from the richest two people in town just to pay off the mob. But what I can do,
then we get the money.
If you keep me in power, and if you keep me alive, listen, I will make sure that you are the talk of this town. We will sing your praises and send letters to everywhere saying you are the best band we've ever had in town. We will increase your popularity as much as we can. I will sing your accolades, and the entire town will come and cheer for you during the Battle of the Bands and punch anybody who cheers for your opponents.
Yes.
How's that sound?
Yes.
You had me at punching.
Perfect.
Keep up your end of the bargain, and I won't eat you.
Thank you.
What this one says.
Thank you, very scary snake person. Thank you. So are you guys going to he's like, you just gotta give me a second and I should be able to do the thing again and make that drop off. Listen, if everything goes back to the way it was, I'll make this drop off, and then you guys go back to the tavern, go have your rooms, and then tomorrow night you'll do your gig, and I'll make good on my end of the deal. Okay, I'll make good on my end of the deal. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't trust you. We're protecting our investment. We're coming with you.
Coming with me to the meeting?
Yeah, to drop off the money. Yeah.
Okay. Do you mind if you stay hidden so they don't know that you're there? Because if they know, if I come with other people, they might kill me.
That's fine.
I'd give the help action to help their stealth checks for that.
Cool. So you guys will stealth. Cool. Yeah. You see him sort of go like,
Clean yourself up, man. You need to look presentable.
He takes out a little thing and like reapplies his makeup, and then sort of goes, so yeah, I can do this, and he sort of like doubles in size. He uses an ability called Enlarge, which allows him to become this sort of 10, 11 foot tall person that you have been chasing around.
I love his casual like, yeah, I can do this, by the way.
So I can do this. This is a racial thing that I can do.
It's the size of a normal human. It's fine.
Yeah. And he sort of like lumbers over and picks up the thing and kind of goes, I won't put on the wax thing because you know who I am anyway. And he sort of lumbers, and you guys can follow him to sort of like a there's a sort of a dead, half-submerged tree in the moor at one point, and you can see like where the tree is in the water is sort of like mucky and rotten, like waterlogged. Yeah, would you guys like to make some stealth checks, please?
Lynn, no. You guys, do they have advantage because I gave help?
You can give advantage to one person.
I already have advantage. I've got chameleon skin, so advantage on dex stealth checks made too high.
Theramin. I give it to Theramin.
To Theramin, you can make that with advantage. Stealth is the skill.
So I rolled
Roll 2 d20s and take the higher one. Yeah.
Cool. So 15.
15 and
stealth is +2. So
Without my bonuses, it's a nat 20.
Natural 20. Sorry, you said it was a 15.
+2.
Plus 2. 17. Your mic is cutting out just a little bit.
Sorry, it's because it's on my laptop. I can't really.
Oh, there you go. No, that's fine. We can hear you now. And Daisy, what did you get?
I got a 16, so it was 11 plus 5.
16. So I'm gonna roll a wee little perception check from these people who've come to collect on this debt.
Lenore, please, Lenore.
Everybody is fine.
Yes.
So you see.
I just disappear into the shadows, like.
You see him come and like place the safe down, and there are two sort of cowled figures who appear from behind this tree and sort of go, "You have the money." And he goes, "I brought the whole safe. I couldn't get into the safe, so I just brought the whole thing." And they're like, "That's fine. If you'd be so good as to leave it here and go back to your home." He's like, "Okay. Is that my debt paid? That is your debt paid. Go and live a comfortable life as a Dwergar." Thank you. Thank you. And he sort of walks very quickly away. And you've witnessed this hand up. These two go over to the safe. One of them kneels down, and you can see that they fiddle with the front. It opens, the sack comes out, money goes into a bag, and then they make their way away and disappear.
What race were they?
Howled.
From my 20, just
your
how
20?
close could I get and see kind of what?
With your natural 20, I'm going to say you can get close enough to make a perception check to see under their cowls if you...
Okay, so
nobody else
20.
can make the check.
Sorry, guys. So perception is +2. 11 plus 2, so 13.
13. You can only see one of them, but that person looks like a human.
Just straight human, no armor, no.
Oh, okay. No armor.
I'm just wondering how they're dressed, how they look, how they stand, that kind of thing.
Sure. These people look. One of them looks. The one that you're looking at, the human, looks like they've got armor on underneath this cloak and cowl. The other one doesn't look like they have armor on underneath.
Okay.
The human looks a bit taller than the other cloaked figure.
The one without armor.
The one with armor looks tall.
Okay, sorry.
It kind of looks like a muscle and a more stealthy person.
Okay.
Showed up, but now they are gone. And there you go. He sort of makes his way back and kind of goes, "Are you there? Anyone?"
I was like creep out from like behind a tree. And it's just my eyes like in the dark, like I am here and I am watching.
I'll probably come a little bit later because I tried to get close to look at them.
Okay, I'm alive. I'm okay. Everything's gonna be fine. It's all good. Amazing. We'll go back to town. I'll show up. You guys will have rescued me from the wax monster, which will begin me singing your accolades, and everything will be great. Things go very well from this point on. The sheriffs they hold Mockery for a bit, but are unable to pin anything on him. And while the money never turns up, you guys have successfully saved the mayor, which gives you a lot of popularity among the townspeople. So Mockery eventually goes free, and sort of comes to the Badibadum the next morning comes to the good barrel and offers to help rebuild if he's allowed to stay and watch your performance. And Eddie and Bobbin say yes, 100%. That's cool, as long as you don't take the piss out of everybody again. You're welcome back in the bar. The day is filled with people mending the tavern. Obviously, Eddie and Bobbin cannot pay you anything for this gig because they have no money anymore, and are fairly destitute. But everybody's rallying around them to sort of make sure that they will be able to make ends meet for the foreseeable future. And then it's the evening comes and it's time for you guys to do your official gig. So to cap off this game, can I get everybody to, because you've got everybody around you who super love you guys, you've already done a great performance, you saved the mayor, you're heroes in this town. Can you each everybody give me a performance check with advantage?
Okay, 17.
17?
It was 3, now it's 17.
Good. 17's good.
24.
25.
24. Jeez.
Well done, guys. Please.
Holy. Amazing. So your total popularity is going to go up. So you have gained in numerical value 66 popularity from this adventure. And these guys have promised that they will show up and be your cheering crowd in the race.
And punch people.
And punch people. They've promised that. And with that, you guys, very brief description of how your playing goes that night. What are you guys doing that in this incredible performance that you give?
Well, I'm spinning my microphone around like this, doing loads of moves, and rocking on my electric guitar, which is firing out magical energy at people.
People are like, whoa, and their like hair blows back. It's like, here's the power of rock and roll, baby.
It's like Scott Pilgrim. It's just kind of like,
yes,
Brilliant.
Good reference.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
Cloud, is it the same kind of deal? You're playing the thing with your tail and...
Yeah, but I think knowing that obviously she's got like the crowd on her side and people are going to go to the main event, she's going to... Is it in the tavern?
It's in the tavern.
Is the walls high or is it quite sort of like a squat little tavern?
It's actually, they've made the roof tall enough for people of any race to stand comfortably, so it's an 8
with
meter tall.
her, let me have a look what the ability is. With the cat claws, she's going to climb a little bit and then play with her tail. So she's a little bit higher than everyone else, but she's making this really lovely tune.
Amazing.
And she throws Skellington on the stage. So it's like dancing along and just being really chill. Yeah,
amazing.
That's what she does.
Some people are like copying the skeletons dance. They're like, we're all skeleton dancing. And Thesia, what are you up
I'm
to?
just pair my little pantsuit, dancing along, and with my cantrip that I can't remember the name of. I'm making like symbols appear on the floor and glow, like just nonsensical, just swirls and images, so it like glows at our feet.
Beautiful. The prestidigitation thing happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say with the 25, unbidden, your snakes come out of their bag and start dancing along with the skeleton. And so
I don't
there
have a
is
bag of snakes.
fantastic music plays out. People have a great time and a great night. And even though Eddie and Bobbin have lost a lot of money, everyone's spirits are high, and they cannot wait to see you in the final event, the Battle of the Bands. And that is where we will end this session. Oh yeah.
Did we saucy?
Before you go, Mockery is like, he rocks out. He has a great time, and he's going to make statues.
I was about to say, can we
three of
commission him? Yeah, can we commission him to make like statues of us?
And I have a button that plays a little guitar solo or some musical shit. And he goes, ding, 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 ding.
He's like, I will endeavor to incorporate that.
Oh, and he didn't
Brilliant.
mock us as well, so
He did not mock you
I did not mock us.
because you
That's
were
because
awesome.
then you charmed him.
we should call him Flattery.
You still haven't
do
chosen
that.
the
kind
name.
of left, didn't we? We were like, nah.
Well, they need to put something on the statues.
That's true. They need to put a name for your band under the statues.
It could be called The Statues.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Mockery.
Call yourselves the Mockeries.
Oh my god, that would be a good punk band. Mockeries.
The Mockeries.
And
That's a
it
fun
would
name.
I like
like
that.
sort of make the town feel good. First town we
Yeah.
went to.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
give them advantage.
The Mockeries.
I think that's good.
That's a really
Yes.
good band name.
Seeing
What do you
as we're
think,
all
Chris?
also like races that they've never seen before, it would kind of work.
Are
I
we
like
unanimous
it.
for Mockeries then?
The Mockeries.
Say aye.
Aye.
Right.
Cool.
Done. And
Cool.
thus you are solidified. The Mockeries with a destiny to go forth and win crap loads of money in a
And
big
it's
Battle of
beer.
Bands contest.
Beer.
No,
Incredible.
not just beer.
I need some beer.
And beer. Thank you everybody so much for watching Race to the Battle of the Bands. Be sure to subscribe to watch all 3 of our consecutive campaigns and check back next week to see what happens in this one. Ooh. Take care, guys.